Greetings, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to another Kerbal Space Program video. Last time you saw the success of me flying under the R&D bridges. So yeah, I'm still sick. Anyways, yeah. And today we're going to be going to Minmus, if you couldn't tell by the title of the video. Last time we went to space, we saw the success of the Munmobile Mark 8, I think. I don't remember. Of going to the moon, and today we shall see the success of the Minmus 1 touching down on Minmus. So yeah, there's not a lot going on at the moment, so I'll just allow you to watch the time lapse. Okay, so now that the time lapse is over, let's get on with the mission. I just really quickly, I forgot to toggle auto stretch so that this thing wouldn't, wobble itself to pieces, because that was a very possible thing, and that's very possible. So, just a little bit of facts. This is the Minmus, sorry, that was just my pop filter, hit my pop filter. This video is about the success of the Minmus 1, which had an astounding, at the total, 23,000 meters per second. That is operating at full efficiency. But in the end, we were left with about 1,000 meters per second, which we left that stage in low Kerbal orbit. But yeah, it was actually no. There was only one stage that was left in low Kerbal orbit. Every other stage was destroyed. So yeah, the first stage was left, was destroyed while re-entering Kerbin's atmosphere. And by the way, yes, I did play on 100% re-entry heating. And right here, right during that little clip, I wasn't going fast enough for the heating to affect me. So there's not too much to talk about. Yeah, the first stage, as you saw, just separation right there. That crashed, and that burned up in Kerbin's atmosphere. The second stage was left in low Kerbal orbit with nothing left, I think. Actually, wait, no, I take that back. The only thing that was left in low Kerbal orbit was a stack separator. Now that I think about it, yeah, that was the only thing that was left in low Kerbal orbit. It was a stack separator, because I like the slimness of the stack separators, so I normally try to use those as much as I can. Anyways, hold on, I'm just moving my mic. There we go. That's better. As you can see, I'm still sick, but, oh wait, no, now that I look over the footage, the second stage, was left in low Kerbal orbit, and, so was a stack separator. But, the first stage was obviously, as I've said before, burnt up while re-entering Kerbal's atmosphere. The second stage wasn't burnt up, but it crashed back down onto Kerbal's surface. Actually, it was funny. That one actually crashed down only a couple hundred kilometers away from the Kerbal Space Center. Or not a couple hundred kilometers. It was 1,000 meters away, which is 1 kilometer. But there was there was a stage left in low Kerbal orbit, and then the transfer stage, which is the one that uses that size down skipper or mainsail engine. That one crashed on the surface of Minmus because I used it for part of my slowdown. Well, I used it for the part one of the landing phase, and then the final stage, the landing stage on Minmus and the transfer back to Kerbal was some of it burned up, some of it crashed. So, yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot to talk about here. It's just a basic, very, very basic, mission. To Minmus, which I probably should have done, as my first mission instead of the moon, but I know everybody, says, like, oh, Minmus is much easier to get to. But in my mind, and this might have been like my own personal experience because in my first ever landing on Minmus, it was with the Munmobile Mark 6, I believe. Yeah, I think it was Mark 6. And oh my god, that thing was so hard. That thing took forever to land. And it was a bitch. Because I forgot ladders. So I had to, I personally had to, try and maneuver my Kerbal up to the top without, completely, knocking over the entire thing and, having to restart the mission. While the thing was sliding down, and also while the game was lagging like fucking crazy, because I had to scrap that mission in the end because it took so fucking long. Not even like that entire part took me like over an hour, and I wasn't able to actually finish the mission. Oh my god, it took so fucking long. You guys have no idea. But in the end, yeah, I scrapped that mission, and I was happy. I was freaking happy about it. I was happy that I didn't have to go through another hour of pain just to render that video. Because if you guys don't know, which you probably don't, because you guys probably don't play Kerbal Space Program as much as I do. I spend like hours and hours and hours on end playing it. But Kerbal Space Program videos, in post are around 20. This video is about 27 minutes long. Last video was around 21 minutes long. That the rendering those in post take hours to do. Like, this video probably won't even go up today. Which, by the way, today is the 22nd. But it'll probably go up. It might go up today. I don't know. It's probably gonna go up on the 23rd. Because just rendering them and editing them and doing this whole voiceover thing takes fucking forever. Like, seriously. Doing a 26-minute long, or really, it's really 27 minutes, because of 26 minutes and 50 seconds, but regardless, shut up, Smart Ben right now, or wait, shit, never mind. Yeah, I really got nothing to say right now. This is just, yeah. But here we are at Minmus. Kind of went off on a rant there, for a while. But, regardless to say, we're waiting, and this is where right around here is where the second stage, or the third, gets, crashes down on Minmus. If you couldn't hear, yep, I'm still sick, which sucks. Yeah, I'll come back in when there's something else to say. Just making a quick save there. Just in case you guys didn't know, which you probably should know, quick saves are your friend in this game. But right here we're coming for our landing, but the thing is, this landing is a bit different. Ow. Frickin' chair. Because I actually had to relocate the lander, because I would land on a slope. We're in the lesser flats right now, we're not in the great flats, which I kind of hoped we would, land in the flats so I could take a nice shot, but it's all good. Nothing much is happening here. We're just landing and getting, picking a spot to land because, as I said, we had to relocate this. God, that shit tastes terrible. I'm on like a little powder thingy, like a vitamin C packet powder thing. It tastes like shit, but it's the only way I can really get better. And no, I'm not. I have actually, now that I thought of it, I have not gotten the flu shot in a couple years, but it's alright. I still get all my vaccinations. God, that tastes disgusting. Anyways. Yeah, again, I'll come back in when I have something to say. Here we are, touching down on Minmus. So, just quickly skip this. So, if you guys notice, I don't know how many of you watched my, Mun video, but this is very similar to the lander in the Mun video, mainly because I knew how much it had quite a bit of delta V in the lander, and I knew that I was going to. Actually, let me. Where's my little cheat sheet? Hold up. Oh yeah, here it is. So I got a little cheat sheet here, and for so I know how much delta V I need to put into rockets to make them actually mission possible. So for a total Minmus round trip, you need approximately 5,940 meters per second of delta V. Which delta V is just your it's a complex I don't explain it, but basically it's how much you can change your velocity in relationship to your weight and your dry mass and all that shit. But I'm too tired and sick to really go into depth with it. I'm just fucking so tired right now. But yeah, for a Minmus round trip, you need around 6,000 meters per second of delta V. And for a Mun trip, you need around 6,900, so around 7,000. Which, surprisingly, I find it much easier to do Mun missions than I do to Minmus missions, mainly because it's a bitch to Minmus it doesn't take as much delta V to land. God, that's freaking disgusting. Ugh. But it just makes more sense to go to Minmus because you need less delta V to land, and most newer players don't understand how landing works. They probably went into the game with without seeing the tutorial and stuff. But yeah, Minmus does take less delta V to land on and get to, but I just find Mun easier because the Mun is on in Kerbal Space Program, the Mun is on a perfectly circular and perfectly equatorial orbit with Kerbin, which in real life the moon is not on a perfectly circular orbit or equatorial orbit, nor a circular orbit. But in the game, in Kerbal Space Program, Minmus is not only on a non-equatorial orbit, so it's on an angle slightly, but it's also God damn it, I'm blanking on fucking everything today. It also, is in an elliptical shape, so it's like in an oval shape. So it's not a circular orbit, which means you have to do all this and that. It's, you have to spend a little bit more delta V to get, your actual transfer stage, because, for the MUN, you, need only 860 meters per second to get, intercept at the least, and a Minmus transfer takes 930. That being said, the MUN has, much less. You need much more delta V to get into an orbit and land on the MUN than you do to Minmus, but that being said, I like to kind of brute force it, and it just makes it so much harder to get to Minmus that way. Sorry if I'm going on a rant. I can't fucking think of anything today. But yeah, we're in our last 5 minutes, so I gotta remind you, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and also, share the video, share with your friends, share with the family, everybody's. As if I'm PG. Yeah, so fuck that. But yeah. God, I'm so fucking stuffed up. It's not even funny. But yeah, we're just about getting to the end of the video, so I'll cut out and yeah. See you guys on another day.